watching Fox 13's Good Day Tampa Bay.
Hey, Jennifer Epstein, I'm going to take you. Let's go to a pet resort today.
Okay.
You know, during the pandemic, so many more people brought dogs and cats into their homes, and they're now discovering that, whoa, when I want to go away for Memorial Day weekend or a summer vacation, I need to do something with this animal. And also, people are now going back to the office, so doggy daycare is once again on people's minds. Well, I'm going to take you to, we're just at the limit of Ybor City, just south of Ybor City proper. I'm going to take you to Bay Paws Pet Resort. They actually have two locations, one in Pinellas County and one here in the Ybor City area. And they offer boarding and doggy daycare and grooming and all that sort of fun stuff with the 2022 twist that is the way life is. Wait till you see some of these rooms. Nicer than many hotel rooms I've stayed in before. And they include some webcams, some of them, so you can check in on your four-legged friend when you're not here. Yeah, I do too. That's such a great thing. Although, sometimes I'd rather not have the webcam so I can just not worry.
Exactly.
Because I see, oh, he looks sad. He looks lonely. But anyway, they do offer that. We're going to show you the kennels. We'll show you the play area. We're going to have a good day in Tampa here at Ybor City at Bay Paws Pet Resort.
So I'm looking at your shirt, and at first I thought it was dinosaurs, but now that I know where you are and I know you well enough, that's got to be dogs, right? Is it dogs?
Zoom in, J-Mac. They're dogs.
Of course they are. Oh, they're dachshunds. Oh, my goodness. That is so sweet.
They're doxies.
Little doxies. All right. Thanks, Charlie.
Bye. Hello to you. Hi, Tucker. Hi. Sorry, somebody's bringing a puppy into daycare, and this is Tucker, and I stole him to show him on TV because he's so cute. Hey, good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Monday. This makes your Monday even better. Is it better? Yeah, you feel good. Okay, all right, we'll go find Mommy. We'll get him inside. I am at Bay Paws Pet Resort. It's okay, Tucker. He's only 9 weeks old. We're here to tell you a story about a woman who was a successful attorney in D.C. Her family was in hospitality. She gave up the rat race for a doggone good business of her own. I'll tell you all about it when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. It's okay, good boy. You're a good boy. Good day to you, Russell and Laura. Happy Monday to you. So many more people invited a dog or a cat into their homes during the pandemic, and now a lot of people are having to go back to the office and back to work. So thank goodness there is doggy daycare available. We're going to talk about doggy daycare and a little pet resort, too, in case you got vacation plans for Memorial Day weekend or this summer. We're going to take you to Bay Paws Pet Resort, right on the outskirts of Ybor City, when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. At 1212 North 34th Street, just south of Ybor City proper, but technically still in Ybor City, you will find Bay Paws Pet Resort. In fact, they now have two locations, one over in Clearwater by the St. Pete Clearwater Airport, and now this one in Ybor City. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Monday to you. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from Bay Paws. Let's meet the owner, Christina, right here. Congratulations on the two locations.
Thank you, thank you.
I love your story that you were an attorney working in Washington, D.C., and now you own a couple of pet resorts. But your family was actually in hospitality. Is that what kind of gave you the idea of maybe hospitality for animals?
Yeah, exactly. So I grew up in the hotel industry, going to see hotels under construction and helping to go do sales at some of the local hotels. And I was an attorney working in D.C., taking my dachshund Wrigley to daycare every day. And it kind of sparked an idea in the family about pet hospitality and looking into the pet hotel industry. And they convinced me to move down here and start a new venture with them. And so far, it's been going great.
Congratulations. I think that's a great story. And you think about, I mean, kennels have been around. We've been boarding our pets for years. But we have seen an evolution and a transition over the last decade of they're becoming pet resorts. And they are like hotels and motels. It's the hospitality industry, just for dogs and cats.
Correct, yeah. The industry has really evolved and changed pretty drastically in the last 10 years, and people are expecting higher level amenities and services for their pets, and so that's what we're trying to offer here and provide that.
And then daycare. There was a time when I heard about doggy daycare where I might go, come on, that's for really rich people with really fancy dogs or something. But no, now we understand what dogs and cat, well, let's leave cats off that list. Cat daycare is popular in Australia, you told me, not quite here.
Yeah.
But doggy daycare, it is a good outlet for the dogs and actually makes them better well-behaved if they get their energy out during the day.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, once you see it with the larger dogs especially, they have a large space to run around and swim with other dogs. So it really helps get their energy out and make them, a little bit more well-behaved when they're at home.
Let's talk about the services you provide here. First of all, boarding, both dogs and cats and bunnies?
Correct, yep. So mostly dogs. It's probably 99% dogs, but we do offer cat boarding and bunny boarding as well.
Bunny boarding, I just like saying that. And you also offer grooming services?
Correct. At both locations, yeah, we have a full groomer, which is new for this location. So now we have full grooming salon here as well on top of the bathing services that we used to offer.
And doggy daycare?
Correct, yes.
No bunny daycare or cat daycare at this point?
Just doggy daycare, yeah.
And then one thing I do want to point out, because I think this is kind of neat, somebody actually lives here in this building on the property here?
Yeah.
I mean, in the building, right upstairs from right here, right?
Yeah, on the second floor, there's an apartment, and 2 of our employees live on site. So there is somebody on site 24/7 throughout the night just to make sure that, all the pets are safe.
I think that's neat. Is that required? There's no requirements for that, right?
No, that's just an added benefit of this facility.
Good for you. All right, and if... Is it, well, you know what? We'll save that question for the next segment. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. All right, stick around, everybody. We're going to go take a look at the rooms. We'll take a look at the daycare. We'll take a look at the grooming. And we're going to have a good day at Bay Paws Pet Resort. Stick around and have a good day with us.
And right now, time to check in with Charley Belcher. Hey.
Good day to you, Russell and Laura. I'm checking out Bay Paws Pet Resort in Ybor City. They actually have 2 locations, one in Clearwater by the St. Pete Clearwater Airport, and then this one in Ybor. See that up there? That is a webcam that is pointing down inside a junior luxury suite here at Bay Paws. Yeah, quite fancy. Couple of dogs in there, a Doxy mix and a long-haired Dachshund. Look at them over there. I'm going to tell you about these services offered here and the popularity in pet resorts when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
And Charley Belcher's in Tampa this morning at a place called Bay Paws Pet Resort. Is that sweet or what? A little cuddle time this morning. We're going to check in with him when we come back.
Shh, be very, very quiet. We have sleeping mastiffs. Oh, uh-oh, Scotty got up. And now little sister's going to get up too. They were being so cute for a moment there. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Monday to you. I'm Charley Belcher, surrounded by dogs, so you know I'm happy. We're at Bay Paws Pet Resort in Ybor City. 2 locations, actually. They got one over in Clearwater for the St. Pete Clearwater Airport. And then they recently took over. This was a former pet resort, and now they took it over and rebranded it Bay Paws, doing some remodeling. Christina owns the business. And you're remodeled downstairs already, and eventually you'll have upstairs space as well?
Eventually, yes. We just focused on the first floor for now to get everything refreshed and re-energized.
Nice.
To get everything up.
Let's take a look at some of these. Now, this is your high-end suite over here where we see the mastiffs.
Yeah,
Tell me about what's included in this sort of setup.
Yeah, so those are our luxury suites. They're about 80 square feet, so they're very large, especially for multi-pet families. And then they have the 24/7 webcam access through our mobile app and website, so you can always see your pet in boarding when they're in the luxury suite and the junior luxury suites here at Ybor City.
Very nice. So we're going to look at another puppy there. So this is a good size for big dogs, or if you want your dog to have some space, or if you have multiples.
Correct.
You can put them all together.
Yeah.
Now over here, a little smaller size down, but you can see they're still pretty big, and these can be doubled.
Correct, yeah. So we have a variety of deluxe and executive suites that are all back-to-back with a transfer door. So if you wanted to book both spaces for your pet, you can do that, and we can just open up the door, and they can have an even larger space to stay with us.
Very nice. And as Jason continues to look around, and we got some cute puppies sharing a space over here as well. Give me a sense of what is included and how you use the kennel space.
Yeah, absolutely. So all of our boarding suites include multiple potty breaks per day. So the staff is here from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So they go out about 4 to 5 times a day individually into large yards so they can stretch their legs, run around, go to the bathroom. It also includes feeding them as often as you normally feed them and medicating them as well. And then we have a variety of different add-on services like group play daycare, where they can go play with their friends in the pool during the day, as well as one-on-one play times with staff members or a frozen ice cream treat at night.
Very nice, nice. And then you'll also use this area like pre-daycare, because in case mom or dad has to work before daycare officially starts, you can drop off early?
Yes, you can drop off early. The lobby opens at 6:30, so they just go into an individual room and rest, and then daycare opens at 8. So they get to go out, play with their friends all day, and then they also come up for a nap break for about an hour in the middle of the afternoon as well.
And just to reiterate, you talked about upstairs, you're still undergoing renovations as far as kennel space goes, but there's an apartment upstairs where 2 of your employees actually live, so there's somebody right above this space all the time.
Correct, yeah. So we have multiple security cameras, fire alarm, fire sprinklers, and then we also have 2 residents that live on site 24/7, so they're here at all times.
Moving out of the pandemic and things much different now than they were a year ago, are you seeing, you see the reservations go up like Memorial Day weekend, and all of a sudden demand is back up because people aren't home with their pets as much?
Yes, exactly. And daycare has really exploded in popularity as well, because people who got dogs during the pandemic who are now returning to work or traveling also need options for their pets during the day.
Nice. Well, that's the perfect segue, Christina. Thank you very much, because in the next segment, we'll check out doggy daycare and the facility they have outside for those doggies to get a little exercise while their mommies and daddies are at work.
Place looks
or
great.
somewhere else.
Looks great there. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to tell you, too, it smells good. It doesn't, you know, it can go either way.
I know. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Passes the sniff test.
Good to know. Good to know. See you later.
Let's get over to Charley Belcher right now and see what he is up to, hanging out with all kinds of sweet things.
Laura, you want to see pure joy? Just pure, unadulterated joy.
So
Dogs
cute.
playing in a pool. I mean, look at that. Oh, hello there, big fella. Hi, Scotty. Oh, you're wet. You're wet. Wet dog everywhere. Wet dog alert. Stick around, everybody. Going to tell you about what they offer here at Bay Paws Pet Resort when it comes to doggy daycare. And yeah, it reminds me of summer camp, but for our four-legged friends. Tell you all about it when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Surf's up, dude. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Monday to you. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Ybor City, just south of Ybor City proper. Bay Paws Pet Resort. They actually have 2 locations, one over in Clearwater by the Clearwater St. Pete Airport, and then this Ybor City location. We're talking about doggy daycare. A lot of people added a 4-legged friend to their homes during the pandemic. A lot of people now having to report back to the office, and doggy daycare has become even more popular than it's ever been before. Christina is happy for that news because she happens to own Bay Paws Pet Resort. We're going to talk to Hillary as well, who's in charge of some programming when it comes to enrichment daycare. But let's just start with daycare in general. How does it work? What's the layout? How do you separate the dogs? Tell me all about it, Christina.
Yeah, so group daycare is unleashed group play during the day. We have 2 large yards with pools, so they love to run around here and cool down. We also have some misters. We have 2 groups separated by size and temperament, so large dogs and small dogs are separated for their own safety, but they both get the same yard with access to a pool and get to splash around all day.
The pool is great, and you always have 2 employees in the doggy daycare area at all times.
Correct, yeah. So we always have 2 employees with the big dogs and at least 1 employee with the small dog group, so that they're always supervised and managed. And every pet that joins our group daycare program has to go through an evaluation to make sure that they're a good temperament and fit for group daycare and that they play well with others. And then we have an enrichment daycare program as well.
And now I know you've got some tents, you've got shading, you've got misters, you've got the pool, but I know sometimes in August and July and sometimes even in May, it can get brutally hot in the afternoons. You take that into account?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do rotations on those days where it's a little too humid. So we go inside to an indoor room with air conditioning and rotate them in and out, so they're only outside for, a maximum of 30 minutes or an hour at each time, so that they're able to cool down and then come back out and enjoy the pool.
And Hillary, what is enriched
Enrichment daycare.
Enrichment daycare.
So enrichment daycare is for if you have a dog that's a little more introverted or just likes to play with a couple of friends. The open play daycare is more like recess, and enrichment daycare is just a little bit more structured. So buddy play, puzzle toys, a little bit of obedience.
Okay.
It's for dogs that need and prefer one-on-one.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. You offer that. And how does it work, Christina? Can I just do, what if I want to do every Thursday, or I want to do 2 days a week? Or is it a sign-up thing? Is it a membership? How does it work?
Yeah, absolutely. So once you come for the first day and your dog passes the evaluation and is welcome into group play, then you can come any day that we offer daycare. We do ask that you schedule in advance just so we know who's coming in, but you're welcome to drop off if you have a last-minute emergency and need your dog to go into daycare for the day.
Okay, so you don't have to, it's no minimum. It's if you want to come for once a week, you just pay for whatever you...
Correct,
Just
yeah.
get your reservation in.
Yes, you can pay daily, or we have packages, 5-day, 10-day, or monthly unlimited packages as well for daycare.
Fantastic. All right, sounds good. Thank you guys very much. And by the way, come with me, Jason. Do not adjust your television set, Russell or Laura. I don't know if you saw this dog over here.
What?
But they offer some very interesting grooming options.
Oh.
Including pet paint.
I love that.
I'm assuming non-toxic, pet-friendly,
Well,
pet-safe pet paint. So we'll, yeah. That dog came in this morning and I went, wait, what?
It looks like a cheetah.
Is there a leopard here? Or a cheetah? Yeah, no, that's a dog with a paint job. We're going to talk grooming in the next segment.
Nice.
All right. See you later.
It looks so odd.
I know, right?
That dog's a cat. Charley Belcher is at Bay Paws Pet Resort, and we're going to talk grooming when we come back.
You know, all of the best resorts include a spa, and Henry here is somewhat enjoying his spa experience. He's a little nervous. I don't know if it's a TV camera or the scissors, but that's Henry. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Monday to you. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Ybor City, Bay Paws Pet Resort. They have 2 locations, one over in Clearwater by the Clearwater St. Pete Airport, and then one here. We're just south of Ybor City proper, like what you think of as Ybor City, just south of there. Bay Paws Pet Resort. Christina owns the place, both of them. Okay, grooming. What all sort of services do you offer, Christina?
Yeah, so we offer full bathing services and also full grooming services. So for a lot of the pups that just need a bath, like the shorter coat dogs, we can do baths, de-shed treatments, nail clipping, and ear clipping.
I do like how you have the bathtubs that they can walk up a ramp. Like if they're a bigger dog or if they have mobility issues, they can walk. That's important. They don't have to be carried. There's no worrying about being dropped or anything like that.
Yeah, and it's better for them, and it makes them feel a little bit more comfortable too than being lifted into a tub too.
And it's easier on his back.
Yeah, it's a lot easier on their backs.
And then the grooming, pretty whatever the standard, you know, nail clips, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so grooming is the full haircut included with everything else that the bath includes. So Esme is our fantastic groomer here. So she does haircuts, creative grooming, as you can see on Olivia over here.
This is your dog, by the way, right?
It is.
Yeah, and that is non-toxic pet hair dye.
Correct. It's permanent, non-toxic pet hair dye.
Well, permanent? What do you mean?
So it permanently dyes the hair much like human hair.
Okay.
She's a shedding dog. So the hair will fall out just because, you know, dogs shed, most breeds. And then once the new hair comes back, then it will be the natural color.
Okay, and I guess if it was a dog where you, like a poodle where you cut their hair, it would grow out eventually.
Exactly. The
But it
roots
doesn't
would grow
wash out?
No.
Oh,
So
wow.
it would stay for about 4 to 6 months. There is an option to also, for like people who want to do, you know, St. Patty's or Halloween, there is an option to do a semi-permanent, which lasts like, I think, 10 washes.
Or people that want to do like blue mohawks in their pet's hair for the Bolts playoffs.
Yeah, so we have both options of doing semi-permanent and permanent too.
Good. Always an option in case Jennifer Epstein doesn't want to do it herself at home. Now she knows where she can come and get her dog's hair dyed. There you go. When are you, well, I guess you've got to be open 7 days a week, right?
Yeah.
Well, what are the hours, your lobby hours, and the daycare hours?
Yeah, so our lobby is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday it's 6:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday it's 9 to 3.
Perfect. And doggy daycare hours?
Daycare runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then they go up for about a 1-hour lunch break in the middle of the day.
Is that only Monday through Friday, or is it
Sorry, Monday through Sunday. Sorry.
So doggy daycare on the weekends too?
Yes, there is.
That's smart. Yeah, people work on the weekends. People work all the time now. Perfect. And BayPawsPetResort.com?
It's baypaws.com.
BayPaws.com.
Even shorter and easier, yes.
Perfect, Christina. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
BayPaws.com. Russell Rhodes, she stopped being a lawyer in D.C. because she knew pet hospitality is big business, and she's right. It is, especially now.
Sure is. Because we know how much we love them. All right. Hey, thanks, man.
That's right.
See you later.
Okay.